What's up, everybody? I am Renee La Salle with Live Like Locals. Welcome to our show. It is Monday, February 26th. We have got so much going on today. We're so super excited to tell you all about it. First of all, I got to tell you that we are in our lovely new home, Blends, a coffee boutique. Got to give a shout out to Javier because we love it here. Not only do I always need to be a little bit overly caffeinated, but it's just a wonderful event space, which we love. Now, coming up a little bit later in the show, you are going to get to meet one of my favorite bands. You're going to get to meet some of my favorite people with the Coastal Center for Developmental Services, which is now EmployAbility. And you are also going to get to meet one of my besties. But here at Live Like Locals, we always love to tell you what we've been up to. And let me tell you, last week, we had a ball. It was the Latin Mingle at Savannah Coffee Roasters, an evening of dancing, of a little bit of dinner. Chazito's Latin food truck was out there. I, of course, am not a dancer, but I did make a little bit of the effort until I practically got laughed off the stage. Thank you, Amy. But it was fun. It was fun. We had some salsa lessons. We had a great time. And it was an awesome chance to just kind of network and meet people here in our community. But you know what? That's not all we've been up to. I had the opportunity to help a local family here in our community. They were in a bit of dire straits, and I reached out again. We just mentioned them, the folks from the Coastal Center for Developmental Services, now EmployAbility. And let me tell you, the people in that catering kitchen, they stepped up hugely, supplying me with enough food to feed 4 to 6 people for a couple of days. I cannot tell you how much that sort of generosity makes an impact here in our community. So to the folks at that catering kitchen, thank you so much. And you know what? I mentioned my favorite band. Here come the Mummies. They are coming to our community on Thursday, March 1st at Stage on Bay. You're going to get to hear a little bit from them. Actually, Mummy Cass, which is a big deal because he is the lead, not only vocalist, but the lead guitar as well. Coming up in just a second. But first, you know what? You get to meet my best friend. Yes, it's a brand new segment. And this gorgeous girl, Miss Shena Verrett, whom I love more than life. Welcome, Hunty.
Well, thank you. This is exciting to be with my bestie, Renee La Salle, in a new segment called Shena Hits the Streets. So I get to hit the streets and talk to all of my fun local people here. And the first one was a lot of fun because we got to learn something about this city. Hello.
Well, let's be honest. Here in Savannah, we are all about our history.
We are all about
it. We love it. And that's kind of where you're taking this flavor.
So I'm taking it over to the historical side. I get to find out who knows what about who in this city and what year it happened and what have you. So that's a lot of fun. And you guys can please hit me up because I'm going to be all over the place. There should be like an email there at the end of the tunnel there or whatever. But yeah.
Or always just livelikeLocals.tv. Go to our Facebook, Live Like Locals Savannah.
Live Like Locals Savannah,
yes,
exactly.
Okay.
On Facebook or on the .tv. Fabulous stuff. So I'm excited to come and see you guys. You've seen me on the Shena Show, but this is a lot different. This is with my bestie, and this is on the streets of Savannah. So let's talk. Let's have some fun.
All right. So we've got a sample of at least the beginning of what this idea is all about. Let's take a look.
Let's look at it.
Love.
Hello, this is Shena for Live Like Locals, and Shena Hits the Streets. We're asking questions today about historical Savannah. Do you know the answers about your city? Can you tell me who founded the Girl Scouts?
I cannot by name, but I know she used to live over there, right?
Oh, well, so the plaque probably had the name of the founder on it. What was the name of the founder of the Girl Scouts?
I do not remember.
I'm not sure.
Oh, no, not looking good.
Okay.
No.
Juliette Lowe.
Yes! Founder.
Juliette Gordon Lowe.
Yes.
Is it Juliette Gordon Lowe?
Wow! Ding, 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 ding. Oh, we are getting some answers today. Some incorrect, some not right, but we're getting it. What year was Savannah founded?
1781.
1780?
What year he founded it?
1733.
What? Who founded Savannah? The name of the general, and we actually have a street named after him. If that helps.
Colonel or general?
He's a general.
It was there. We just
the monument.
Oh yeah. The founder of this city. I'll give you a small hint. It was a general, and he's got a street like 2 blocks up.
I'm not certain. Sorry.
That's okay.
I don't know.
Name a general.
Donald Duck.
Let's keep it moving. The name of the general that founded Savannah.
Oglethorpe?
Yes, see? Ding, ding. Who founded Savannah?
James Oglethorpe.
Wow, ding, 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 ding. He's a smart guy. Very astute guy. I love that. That's what this city is all about. You want to learn about it because we live here.
I love you. That's part of why I love you. Doesn't matter what I've got going on in my life. I could need packing. We won't talk about the rest, but this one is already ready to step in and help out with whatever, and frankly have fun with it.
That was so much fun. I can't wait till the next time. You all hit us up at Live Like Local Savannah on Facebook. Let me know where you are. Shena's hitting the streets. I'm coming to you. Let me know where you are. This is so much fun. And we have some very intelligent people. I love Savannah. There's some smart people. I don't know why I wasn't looking off of your paper in high school.
Notice they didn't ask me to be part of that.
Listen, we needed the A, B, and C of it. D is not the answer, Renee. I'm just fantastic.
Right.
Thank you so much.
Here's the deal. We are hitting the streets, but you know what? There is a lot going on here in our community that is super duper fun. We are going to let y'all know what is on our top 5 picks this week here with Live Like Locals TV. Hey everybody, Renee La Salle with Live Like Locals and your top 5 picks for the week of February 26th through March 4th. Number 5, the Miles to Margaritas 5K Savannah. You're going to start in Forsyth Park on Saturday, March 3rd, and then you're going to run your time, and at the end you get a free margarita, of course, if you are 21 and up. Head to our website, livelikelocals.tv for more. Number 4, the 6th annual Fit Kids Savannah Fest. Now, it is sponsored by the Junior League of Savannah, happening at Savannah State on Saturday, March 3rd, promoting basically the overall wellness for kids ages K through 8. Check out the website, livelikelocals.tv for more information. Number 3, Soup It Up for Loop It Up 2018, the 2nd serving. This year it's happening at Ghost Coast Distillery on Saturday, March 3rd. I'm going to be your MC. Some of Savannah's best chefs are competing for that coveted Golden Soup Bowl. It's just $60 for an individual ticket or $100 for couples. Number 2, Meet EmployAbility. The Coastal Center for Developmental Services is announcing their new name and branding, as well as their ribbon cutting. It's happening on their offices off of Eisenhower Drive on Wednesday, February 28th. Plus, you can check out their interview with us on livelikelocals.tv. And number 1, our top pick of the week, one of my favorite bands in the world, Here Come the Mummies, coming to Stage on Bay. It's happening on Thursday, March 1st. You can also check out the article in Do Savannah and head to our website, livelikelocals.tv for all the information. All right, everybody, that was our top 5 picks of the week. I'm Renee La Salle. Of course, head to our website, livelikelocals.tv for more information or to send us ideas. Otherwise, I will see you next week. All right, guys, that was our top 5 picks of the week. And if you were paying attention, one of my favorite organizations here in this community was part of that. We're talking about the Coastal Center for Developmental Services. Not anymore. They are now EmployAbility. We are going to get to be part of that ribbon cutting and also that brand new announcement and branding. And here to tell us what it's all about, I've got Dr. Ken Boyd and I have Ross Mosteller. Two amazing gentlemen. Number 1, this guy is the executive director of Now EmployAbility, and this amazing man is the general manager of a company here down on River Street, Bahama Joe's, that not only employs you and me, but also employs some of the amazing folk that are part of EmployAbility. Guys, welcome.
Thank you very much, Renee. Good to be here. This is exciting.
Well, it is exciting. So incredibly thrilled to have you here. In just a second, we're going to get to meet some of your folk and also hear them, say a little bit of hello to us. But first, what is EmployAbility all about?
EmployAbility, we are basically preparing individuals for employment. We also include in our mission statement community integration. We want people with developmental disabilities to be out in the community just like you and I are.
Yeah.
Ross, he has hired 2 of our individuals. They're assimilated into his business, they're his employees, they're part of his family, and that's ultimately what we want.
And Ross, what we're talking about is folks in our community who have skills, who have the ability to work in our community, but because of maybe fear or stereotypes, a lot of people are hesitant to reach out, even to be friendly. Sometimes they're scared to be friendly, but you've opened your doors. What have you found?
That it simply is not the case. They're accepted almost immediately into the community of workers. People want to help them get started. They want to help them, teach them what the daily routines are and how to be assimilated into it. And they catch on to it like that. They feel empowered to do it, and they do a great job, and people like to help them out.
Absolutely, and I haven't forgotten about introducing all of those smiling faces that that we get to see from employability. But I want to go back to the idea. It is folk from the actual organization going into the stores, into the restaurants, into the job site, learning the trade, and then kind of coaching. How does that make sense?
Well, it makes sense because number one, that person becomes more holistic from their own personal independence. Number two, as we tell people like Ross and other employers, we don't want what I refer to as an empathy job. That's not the case. What do you want someone to do? What is a job that you need someone to do? Someone who can be trained. We have a team of job coaches. They're going to go work with Ross or any other employer. They're going to train that person, and then eventually they're going to wean themselves away to give that person as much independence as possible. And that is what our individuals want.
Right.
They want to be out there in the community.
Love it. And again, we're going to get to meet some of those folk in just a second. But you have been doing this for a decade. How incredible, what kind of joy and just, I guess, positive things have the folk from CCDS brought to you?
Well, it can't help but be a good feeling for one, to employ them. But like I said, it's actually a morale boost for our entire company. And now that we have 2, it's even more so. And as we continue to grow, there will always be a position that we can keep adding.
Yeah, and we're talking about folks that are on time, that do a good job, are very, very careful with what they do, and are just so happy to be there. All right.
Absolutely. That's a perfect description.
I love it. All right, here in just a sec, we're going to come back. We're going to talk about the details for Wednesday, why it's so important, and this rebranding.
Super.
But first, we have the opportunity to meet some of the amazing people who are already part of employability and the former CCDS right here at home. Some of the amazing folk who work with employability, again, the former Coastal Center for Developmental Services, if you're still new to the name change, right here in our community. And if you heard what they said, we are employability. Dr. Boyd, why is that so important?
It's important for 2 facets, and this was a 10-month project to change our name. And we heard from the community, we heard from the parents, the caregivers, the individuals, our staff. It aligns with our mission. Employ in the sense that we want people to be employed, get out into community type jobs. But ability, everyone might not be able to achieve that level of expertise to be one of Ross's employees. But we've got them out in the community, they're doing different things, they're partnering with a lot of different other agencies, they're making their life meaningful.
Well,
It fits our employees perfectly.
Yes, yes. I mean, the folk that actually are in your shop, tell us what they do.
Well, they're actually an essential part of our day-to-day production. Without them, we cannot run a t-shirt. We cannot process an order. They're, like I said, we don't put them in a position where they're not essential. They are indeed completely essential to the day-to-day production. Every day there's a different job, there's a different process, and they're able to easily adapt. And like I said, they're part of our team.
I love it. We've got about 70 to 80 people who are out in our community in different businesses. But tell folk about the businesses that are actually on site.
Certainly. If we can't place an individual like in the Ross's business, then they come over to our facility where they're in training.
400 plus.
400 plus. So they'll go into one of 4 areas. We have a catering aspect, culinary world. We have our promotional printing. We have our what we call specialized assembly, a lot of wiring harnesses, a lot of testing material, and then a general warehousing logistics atmosphere.
Repackaging for a lot of things.
Repackaging, we do a lot of things coming from the port, has to be repackaged, maybe relabeled, and all that type of business. Major business is enabling us to train that individual to ultimately get placed out in the community.
All right, so what's happening on Wednesday?
Wednesday, noon to 2 p.m. Over at our facility, 1249 Eisenhower Drive. We are going to cut the ribbon. We have a couple of VIPs coming, just to let it out of the bag. The mayor will be there. Miss Helen Stone, who's the District 1 County Commissioner, will be there. We'll keep the speeches to a minimum and then have people tour the place, sample some of the food that our catering individuals are making.
Which, by the way, that's phenomenal food. Phenomenal food.
And enjoy talking to people, meeting the staff, meeting parents or caregivers that'll be there, as well as our wonderful individuals.
Well, again, you are part of our top 5 picks this week, so that is one of the places to be. Dr. Boyd, Ross, I appreciate y'all so much.
We appreciate you. Thank you, Renee.
Totally
very
our
much.
pleasure. Of course. All right, guys, so I told you we're going to get to hear from one of my favorite bands coming up, and you got a little snippet earlier in the show. Here's the deal. Here Come the Mummies, one of the most raucous, most fun, energetic shows you're ever going to see in your life. An 8-piece band, and it's all a lot of funky music, horn section. It's pretty incredible. It's happening on stage at Stage on Bay on Thursday, March 1st. Here is a quick little snippet from what I got to learn from the lead singer himself, Mummy Cass.
5,000-year-old mummies cursed to walk this earth playing funky grooves, all for getting a little too friendly with the Pharaoh's daughter. And here come the mummies' frontman, Mummy Cass, has no regrets.
Pharaoh's daughter, I think, thought it was worth it, and I think I'd do it all again.
For nearly 20 years, this 8-piece undead ensemble has shared their music with audiences far and wide. Rumor has it, they're top-notch studio musicians out of Nashville who cover their faces in mummy costumes so they don't break their contracts with major record labels, but the effect is still the same. Amazing concerts full of fun, funk, dancing, and innuendo.
He's coming for you. He's gonna get you.
This Thursday, March 1st, Here Come the Mummies bring their funky grooves to Savannah at the Stage on Bay.
And the music's all about shaking your behind, having a good time, and maybe going home and having some fun after the show because maybe we got you worked up.
It's all about high-energy fun, great music, and dancing.
All original music, but funky and groovy and maybe a little naughty.
And Mummy Cass won't take no for an answer.
That's right. Savannah, come see us. And Stage on Bay, March 1st. Here come the mummies, baby. We want to see you there.
All right, seriously, you have no idea how happy that makes me or how many times I've seen Here Come the Mummies play live. It's an incredible show. You gotta come out. Tickets are only $22, and you're not going to regret coming out and enjoying that show just a little bit. The article is also on the cover of Do Savannah magazine this week, so if you didn't miss any or missed any of the details, you can check them out. We're also going to share that package tomorrow, so you can get in on those details as well. For now, just a huge thank you to the Coastal Center for Developmental Services, which is now Employability. Thank you to my bestie, Miss Shena, that I love. And of course, Here Come the Mummies. Next week, tune in. We are talking to the March of Dimes, of course, an incredible organization that raises money to help premature infants and also keep those mommies healthy, maybe prevent some of those premature births, because full time is the best time. We're going to learn all about the Shamrock Run because it's coming up on St. Patrick's Day. For now, I love y'all. Stay tuned to Live Like Locals TV, and of course, check out our top 5 picks for all of the fun. See you next week.